Less than 2 hours ago, U.S. Central Command ended the 10th consecutive night of strikes against Iran. U.S. forces targeted command centers, missile and drone sites, and maritime capabilities. The strikes follow the deaths of 3 U.S. soldiers in Jordan and Iraq. Tonight, we're also waiting for positive identification of remains believed to be those of another missing soldier in Jordan. CENTCOM is headquartered on MacDill Air Force Base. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Annie Krall is live outside of the gates tonight.
And Annie, you spoke with veterans and advocates for military families about the most recent deaths overseas.
Dave and Courtney, and besides those weekend casualties that we're talking about, nearly 100 U.S. service members have been killed in Iranian strikes over the last month alone. That's according to U.S. officials in the Middle East. Now, of course, all of this is coming after speaking with some veterans today. We have one of the largest veteran populations in the country right here in Tampa Bay. So those fatalities, those injuries, they have quite a widespread effect. The Pentagon has now identified Army Private Isabella Gonzalez from Texas as one of the service members killed this weekend. She was only 19.
This is the sad reminder, every man and woman who signs up, swears an oath to defend the Constitution, they not only, what that means is they sign a blank check to the country and they say up into including my life.
Gonzalez, along with 25-year-old Army Lieutenant James Feehan from Hawaii, were killed while supporting Operation Inherent Resolve. CENTCOM posting on social media that at 4 p.m. on Monday, a new round of strikes against Iran had been sent to try and degrade Iranian military capabilities in the Strait of Hormuz.
We are not ordering a large-scale invasion like we did in both Afghanistan and Iraq, so I don't think we're going to get the catastrophic numbers that we dealt with over 20 years, but we will, as long as this fight continues, and right now this ceasefire seems nowhere near being resolved anytime soon. And, Americans have to be prepared that this is the price of freedom.
It marks the 15th and 16th deaths among U.S. service members in the war with Iran, but that impact spreads even wider.
The moms, the dads, the brothers, the sisters, the spouses, and the children. That we have a new generation of Gold Star families.
Which is why local resources like Blue Star Families have advice on what you can do to help during the frequent moves, deployments, and news of fallen heroes.
Everyday Americans can welcome military families into their communities, volunteer or give financially. Small acts like making cookies is a support that can make a big difference during uncertain times.
And resources are also available through the Florida Veteran Support Line. You can reach that by calling 211, following the prompts, and that will help both veterans as well as their family members. It can help with things like housing, childcare, not to mention benefit programs or anything else that you might need. And again, calling that number at 211 will get you right there. For now, though, reporting live outside MacDill Air Force Base, Annie Krall, 10 Tampa Bay News.